Good morning, everyone. We will begin the morning service of the Miroku Association headquarters, asking God and Meishu-sama for protection and the permission to participate today in the divine plan of constructing paradise on this earth. Let us pray together the Amatsu-Norito, the prayer of heaven, followed by the Miroku Prayer. Please stand. 高天原にかむぞまります。かむろぎかむろみのみこともちで、そめみおやかむいざなぎのみこと、つくしのぎむかのたち花の、おどのあはぎはらにやみそぎはらいたもうときになりませる。はらいどの神たちもろもろのまがこと罪けがれを洗いたまい清めたまえとまおすことのよしを天つかみ国つかみやおよろずの神たちともに雨の淵ごまの耳振り立ててきこしめせとかしこみもまおす弥勒大神守りたまえ先あえたまえ弥勒大神守りたまえ先あえたまえ教えみよや牛の神守りたまえ先あえたまえ教えみよや主の神守りたまえ先あえたまえかんながらたまちがえませ。かんながらたまちがえませ。Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truth given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light, so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized, with health, peace, and prosperity, a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us, radiate our souls with your divine light, so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan. Please be seated. We will now receive group Johrei.
May God and Meishu-sama bless you.
Johrei is now concluded. We will now listen to a reading from Meishu-sama's teachings. Art and beauty. Nature's splendid beauty, its mountains, rivers, trees, and flowers, is God's work of art created for humanity's enjoyment. Because my goal is to help others live in paradise, I must first create paradise in my own heart. When we enjoy art in all its loveliness, we are uplifted and purified, cleansed in mind and spirit, one of God's great blessings. There are three ways for people to attain spiritual purification and higher awareness. 1, through suffering. 2, through the practice of virtue. 3, through beauty. The first way, suffering, is experienced in physical illness or adversity. When spiritual clouds are accumulated to a certain level, a natural purifying activity begins according to the law of purification. This is nature's way of maintaining harmony. The second method of purification, the practice of virtue, is experienced through the giving of self in service to others, both on an individual and a worldwide level. This is a better way of dispelling spiritual clouds and raising one's spiritual vibration than through the first method. It is much easier and offers the joy of service while cleansing the spiritual being of its impurities. The third way for purification to take place, through awareness of beauty, is experienced by a direct contact with the beauty of nature and with the enjoyment of lovely things created by human beings. Places of natural beauty carry a high spiritual vibration. Part of God's plan was the creation of flowers, trees, mountains, and seas for us to enjoy, and while enjoying them, to be purified in spirit, mind, and body. Any type of man-made beauty purifies the spiritual being to some degree. Paintings, sculpture, music, poetry, and prose all carry the vibrations of their creators as well as their own, producing a vibratory power that is second only to God's own creation, nature. Both service and beauty are stressed in our work. They form a balanced harmony that constantly purifies our spiritual beings.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining the Miroku Association headquarters morning service. Thank you also for your continuous prayers towards world peace and all victims, wars, of natural and man-made disasters. The fifth experience I want to share with you this morning is from Flávia Caroline de Moraes from Londrina, Paraná, Brazil. Flávia is now 28 years old and has been a Johrei member for 9 years. She's a teacher and started working from home due to the COVID-19 pandemic. During this period, Johrei centers were temporarily closed. Flávia began to think about how she could contribute, dedicating and contributing to make people happier in such moment of so many uncertainties. Flávia remembered that Meishu-sama was very humorous and used to gather people to read and listen to humorous poems, in which participants had a lot of laughs, and this helped them to face the difficult scenarios of the time. That's how Flávia felt the desire to create something similar. Thus, in April of 2020, she took the initiative to create a page on social media called A Johrei Member, in which she frequently posted humorous content related to the Johrei movement. In a short time, the page added hundreds of followers who told her how good and happy they felt for reading her posts. Her minister encouraged and gave her suggestions to make the page more and more useful to the divine work. The same period, the school where she worked had to cut wages to curtail expenses. This came to her as a shock, and the financial insecurity took her an emotional toll. Flavia was advised to hand the situation over to God and Meishu-sama, offer daily donations, and express gratitude for what was happening to her. Flavia began to look for a new professional position. After a few days, one of the schools to which she had sent her resume offered her a job in the administrative sector with a good salary. What a joy she felt. Meanwhile, she received several reports from the page's followers who were saddened or discouraged in their faith and who, through her posts, were able to find joy and courage to return to their dedications. Currently, the A Johrei member page already has more than 12,000 followers, members, regulars, and sympathizers from various places. She still works at the same school, and in the beginning of this year, she was promoted to become a coordinator, which made her financial situation more comfortable. Flavia is very thankful to God and Meishu-sama for all the blessings she has received. She commits to serve the divine work more and more and make the greatest number of people happy through laughter and our practices of faith. Thank you very much for attending this morning service and for listening to this faith experience. Wish you a most pleasant day.
And this brings to a conclusion our morning service. Thank you everyone for joining us, and we wish you a very blessed day.